In May 2019, an anonymous user posted a single photo on 4chan's export, a dull yellow room with buzzing lights and stained carpet. No one knew where it came from, no GPS data, no context, just eerie feeling like you've been there before. That post became the first Backrooms entry, a supposed space outside of reality itself. Weeks after the photo spread, users on Reddit began sharing encounters. One claimed, "I had a
Very real, very waking experience just a few years ago. I woke up in a place that looked exactly like that photo."
The story gained traction, yet every witness vanished from the threads. Accounts deleted, comments locked. Some theorists say the backrooms are not fiction at all, they are glitches in our simulation. People who knowingly fall through the map of reality. Posts appeared showing blurred security camera footage of endless hallways uploaded then instantly removed. Was it art, performance art, or a digital cleanup? Online investigators started mapping what they call levels. Level 0, the endless yellow halls. Level 1, dark storage rooms. Level 2, mechanical tunnels where people hear breathing that isn't theirs. The deeper you go, the fewer ever come back to post again. Urban explorers have tried to match the photo to real buildings. Abandoned offices in California, industrial sites in Ontario, none matched. Architectural experts conclude the geometry is possible but non-existent, a layout that could only exist in renders or dreams. The game starts on those famous yellow walls. The environment looks like most Backrooms games we've seen before, but something here is different. There are no notes, no dialogue, no guidance of any kind. At first, I honestly thought there wasn't even a way to tell if I was moving in the right direction. The only thing that never leaves you through the entire playthrough is that feeling, that constant sense of being watched, of being followed. And I can say with absolute confidence, for about 98% of the game I felt unsafe. Always waiting for something, someone to appear and end it. The environment itself holds strange details, things that made me want to stay away even though they were just simple parts of the map. I don't know if developers had a full concept or story in mind or just built these areas randomly, but places like hallway that suddenly cuts off, a computer room filled with silent digital machines, a library, a gallery, statues, arrows drawn on walls, they all made the whole experience disturbingly alive. Eventually, after wandering for a while, I found an elevator and that became the only sign that I was moving in the right direction. The next level took me somewhere that looked like an indoor pool area, and even before this game I always felt a deep unease in closed pool spaces. That claustrophobic mix of silence, humidity and water, it gives me that choking feeling like I'm about to drown. This level focuses exactly on that. The water reached up to my chin, and the realism of it, the lighting, the echo, the sound was so intense and I could almost smell the chlorine in my head. Then came another level, this one focused on tight, dark spaces. Thankfully, I don't really have claustrophobia as long as there is no water involved, but for people who do, this part is a living nightmare. That was the first time I got a clear sign that something else was there. The next level brought me back to that classic Backrooms atmosphere. But this time, the rooms were much taller, space wider, and every single sound echoed endlessly. Empty spaces. Then finally the elevator took me outside the rooms, or what seemed to be outside. A narrow alley, empty houses around it, each one completely abandoned inside. Well, hello there. Oh my god. The next level placed me in a snowy landscape, a few scattered houses standing alone in endless white void. All empty, no life, no sound. Let's go. Can we go? Yeah, let's go. And that's how the game ends, about 40 minutes in. If I had to describe this game overall, in a time when most horror titles rely on jump scares, loud sounds, or tragic backstories about cursed people, this one does something completely different. It shows you how terrifying space itself can be, how unsafe you can feel even when not a single monster ever chases you, how the walls and the empty rooms somehow talk to you. The concept of the back rooms executed perfectly here. Nothing overdone, just the environment slowly tearing at your sanity. When I finished the game, I just sit there for a few minutes thinking about what I had just experienced. And yeah, That's it for this video. The complex found footage, I will give it a solid 9 out of 10. It's exactly what it needed to be. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one.